90% of the tariff burden is being shouldered by U.S. firms and consumers, but the White House disagrees. If it is being shouldered by U.S. firms and consumers, U.S. firms are eating some of it, or consumers it's being offset by something else, whether it's lower gas prices or something else, because just in the numbers themselves, that doesn't hold water.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, the paper is an embarrassment. It's, I think, the worst paper I've ever seen in the history of the Federal Reserve System. The people associated with this paper should presumably be disciplined, because what they've done is they've put out a conclusion which has created a lot of news that's highly partisan, based on analysis that wouldn't be accepted in a first semester econ class. The bottom line is that if you're wondering, like, who bears the burden of something, of a tariff, then you remember, Joe, you got supply curves, demand curves, you shift them around, you got consumer surplus, you got producer surplus, and then you look and see how it all works out in the end. And they're basically only looking at changes in prices. So they're assuming that quantities don't move at all. But guess what? Quantities did move at all. So the basic theory of President Trump's tariffs is that we're importing stuff from China, but we got producers in the U.S. that make the same stuff, maybe at a slightly higher price. If we bring the stuff home, create the demand at home, then that will hurt China and drive up wages in the U.S., and American consumers will be better off. So what have we seen? Prices have gone down. Inflation is down over time. Import prices dropped a lot in the first half of the year and then leveled off, and real wages were up $1,400 on average last year, which means that consumers were made better off by the tariffs. And so consumers couldn't have been made better off by the tariffs if this New York Fed analysis was correct. It's really just an embarrassment. I can't imagine who signed off on it.